This moment does not need your help. When awakening meets your to-do list. Like thousands of people that I have read about or heard of, I was thrown into a massive wave of awakening, or I should probably say intense clarity, while reading The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle. It seemed pretty obvious and undoubtedly clear that this present moment is all there is and all there would ever and could ever be. Time stopped, but at least it became clear that there was an illusory play called time. And for anyone who knows what I'm saying, everything then feels so open and free. Until the lower mind and all its programming interrupts with, oh, fancy boy, must be nice. By the way, you have that report due tomorrow. And remember, you got duped by Jeremy last week. Then suddenly, what seemed like a mystical, flurry, and floaty journey seems to be just a beautiful idea now lodged into a past moment. Well, I thought you said there was only this moment. At this point, one wakes up again to the fact that things need to be done and plans need to be made, and well, you have trauma to deal with. Remember that person, what that person did to you when you were in high school. For a long time, I couldn't reconcile the two very distinct and yet important planes of reference. On the one hand, a clearer scene shows that this moment is all there is. It is clearly seen as a long, lingering moment without a beginning and an end, not fractured by seconds and minutes. In its crystal clear recognition, it is in this moment everything flourishes and decays. Well, that and the more relative and familiar notion that plans need to be made and the thoughts that give this pattern of seeing life. Those thoughts are like, I have a lot of things to do while writing this article. And yes, side note, I do have a lot of things to do. And in case there's background noise here that my mic isn't catching, there's a rooster crowing somewhere in the distance and cars passing. I don't know if my mic would pick that, but it seems so really nice to be out in my back here writing this article and recording this. So here's the subtle and practical aspect of this, and we'll use this for contemplation on this piece today. Now, look at your very experience right now, even as you read or listen to this. Do you see the tensions in the body and how they orient to going to do something? Almost like the body is already prepared to take on a future assignment and may just be waiting to catch the train. Look at it. Do you see what I'm referring to? Like there's something to be grasped in the next moment that we can't have here right now. And so we fear that we may miss it if we're not prepared. You see what I'm talking about? The reconciliation of these two from my own frame of reference or my own point of reference is best described in language flavored with religious and poetic talk. But only poetry, only symbolism, only the comfort in anthropomorphism seems to properly cut this. And it is this. This very moment has all and everything it needs to survive. You are there as a witness to its unfolding. You are not needed for anything other than when the moment herself picks you up and uses you to accomplish her goal. And even in that, the seed of that new assignment will prop up very subtly at first and subtly in other instances, all from within the vulva of this very same unending moment. What is it then that wants to go ahead and fix the world and control it and contort it itself to its own bidding and making? if not the ego itself, the false self, the self that wants to lead itself because it knows better. It's the self that takes itself to be separate from all there is. Is there a need to beat it to death? No. Just the art of noticing is the only thing that matters. That's the only antidote. Contemplative practice. Sit where you are and do not try to become present. It's a waste of time. You're already here. So instead, bring your attention to what's present. Look at your body. Where is there a sense of leaning forward, a readiness to act, or a quiet pressure to get somewhere? Notice that as you find it, it suddenly starts to dissolve. But stay with the sensation. Do not fix it. Do not relax it. Do not explain it. Just notice it as movement. Now, you may ask yourself, well, I don't know what would be asking or answering, but you get my point. Ask yourself, what is this moment trying to reach? Or what's this movement trying to reach? But what's missing in all of this?